Shalom. Call all you, or Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makachadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom, Wakasala, Bakia. Peace and mercy to the elect. Hope I pray this edifying lesson. Fair use, fair use. This just for criticism and educational purposes only. I'm not using this for monetary gain. I don't even got no subscribers. My channel ain't monetized. I don't get no money like that. I just deal with my daily bread pursuant to the scriptures. And the thing about it, people like this Jake right here, Anton Daniels, like, we understand your perspective, where you coming from, but we trying to basically enlighten you to the fact that this ain't it. We gonna have the riches and the wealth and the generational wealth in the kingdom to come. That's all we saying with Anton Daniels, because this place, America, is Babylon the Great according to the Holy Scriptures, and it's prophesied to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. That's all we saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that, having more money and you know what I'm saying, endless amount of money. You see, but we saying on this side, even though that's achievable for some individuals, and then we talking about all our people, right? And yes, we got it. We've been traumatized in this society. That's what Jake failed to realize. Is like they sweep that under the rug, or they just brush over that. You know what I'm saying? As if we haven't been traumatized, and it's a generational thing. It didn't just okay, our people was in slavery, and now it's different. We got the opportunity. It's a psychological thing, man. That's what you don't understand, and it's a systemic racism in this whole system. Even white people say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They biblical nationality, Edomites. You know, so it's like, bro, and it's particular scriptures, right? The Heavenly Father, we not, you know what I'm saying? He that watches for riches is in a Sirach. You know what I'm saying? I got my scriptures. I forget which one it is. It's in Sirach. You know what I'm saying? For brother, watch this. Bubba, we should put it on a comment board where it talk about he that righteous for riches and so on and so forth. Labor not to be rich. So we ain't trying to be rich, Anton. I get it. If I have 50 racks a month, right? I know what you saying. He said the chase is on, right? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna really play this video. There's really no point of me to play it. I'll put it in the description and you can watch it and see what he says. And see what this devil right here, this Edomite bitch said. You know what I'm saying? So scripture says labor not to be rich. You know what I'm saying? Because why? That's why you had the parable of what is it? It was the Ecclesiastes, with the King David's beloved son Solomon, and or it was probably Proverbs. I forget which one in particular, but we ain't. He said that in Proverbs the 20. What he said, and he said it in Proverbs. I forget which one where it said labor not to be rich. But that was the Proverbs of Solomon, because he understood money. He was financially literate. So he had 700 wives, 300 concubines. These is all his women. So he had paper. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely understood the fundamental aspects of the money and the financial security and the self-actual. Yahweh Shai, he understood all these things, man. I meant Salaki. I said Yahweh Shai, which is Solomon in the reincarnation, but that's another lesson for another day. You know what I'm saying? So he came to the conclusion of what? Labor not to be rich. Cause money is not guaranteed. Even the beloved Apostle Paul, he told that to his spiritual son in the faith, Timothy. He told him, he said, money is the root of all evil, man. And see, when people go on this chase and to get the bag spirit, that causes them to err and go off and do things that's against the scriptures and our customs and our commandments, in order to gain these riches and these this status in this society, man. You see, so we not trying to be rich, man, because I don't know if they had told Anton Daniels and individuals like him, it's gonna be a digital shift. the system, the money system is gonna change. It ain't gonna be no, you ain't gonna be able to have $100 million. It's gonna be a digital currency, which they probably cool with you. The majority of two thirds, 6.6% of our people, they cool with that shit, bro. They cool with a motherfucking universal basic income. They cool with CBDCs, and long as they can get money, and it don't matter to Jay, man. Okay, so the money gonna fail pursuant to the scriptures, all right, and they gonna do away with these Federal Reserve notes, man. These hundreds, these blue faces, these 50s, these pinks, and these 20s and 10s and 5s and 1s. They already done away with the penny. They ain't the mint, the U.S. Mint. They get away with the penny. They ain't doing that. Which niggas ain't chasing no pennies, understandably, man. But yeah, this is not our rest, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't our rest. We supposed to be, especially if you're an Israelite, man. And brothers did numerous videos about Anton Daniel. You know what I'm saying? So you supposed to be, well, you doing what you're supposed to do. If you're doing podcasts, if you making you financially secure, and you got 100,000 a month, and you generate revenue, you got a portfolio, a real estate portfolio, 10 million. Hey, look, man, I more power to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know what's gonna happen. Eventually, they gonna take all that shit away from us. Klaus Schwab said, what you think he joke? You think he playing? You think he playing when he said that, Klaus Schwab? You gonna own nothing and be happy. You gonna eat fuck that nigga on Snowpiercer. You gonna eat protein bars. And you gonna eat Soylent Green. It's people. You gonna eat people. Niggas don't care though. The Rabbi Finkelstein and brothers, people, even regular niggas will talk about the shit, the ingredients and this and that, the grind them up, and like, and niggas still didn't give a fuck. They don't, like, so, cause our people, they dead from the neck up. That's the thing about it. You know how to use your mind for hustling and things, but when it comes to spiritual acumen and spiritual discernment, our people fucking did just, they don't possess that, man. That's not one of the qualities that they possess. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, I'll play this shit. That way I ain't got to put it in the description box. But, you know, I ain't really had, I was scrolling on a thing, sitting right here watching the wind blow, rough seas, Lake Erie, watching this shit snow. I was thinking of this dual lesson. I'm in the lesson on the seagulls flying, hella birds, wind blowing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking through the phone, and this popped up, man. You know what I'm saying? Your first mistake is telling everybody you make 40 or 50 a month. I don't know. This a comment. You know what I'm saying? But nah. She good. Ain't no harm gonna come to her. She and her, this they kingdom, man. Ain't no harm gonna come to her. That's why she don't give a fuck about saying she's shooting for 100,000. Ain't nobody gonna come rob her. Ain't no niggas gonna come rob her house. Ain't no niggas coming to her neighborhood and her community. She probably don't. She don't even want to be around niggas who make $7,000 a month. She said she want to be around niggas that make her look poor. Ain't no niggas around that. You know what I'm saying? You see? So this was really just a quick lesson, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's the mind frame and the perception of our people about this captivity, and we in. As long as they can, excuse me, as long as they can get some money, and as long as they can, you know, they can pay their bills, and, you know, they get they got a residual income, they don't give a fuck about the prophecies, and this place about to be destroyed. The niggas don't even believe that. Niggas don't believe this place gonna be destroyed. That's why niggas, you look in the nigga eyes, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You looking at the eyes is the keys to how deep is that dark. That's all you see when you look in niggas' eyes. Cause I look in his eyes, you just darkness, and you just yammering and just speaking about shit that you don't know what the fuck is going on, man. You understand the financial. That's a small. What you call it? A small part. That's a small part of the whole machine, nigga. The financial. Okay, you got that part. But did you get that these motherfuckers is over you, a slave? You can't even leave the country. You gotta show your ID if you run a stop sign. You ain't. And this was a quick lesson, man. I pray this is edifying. I want to give all glory honor and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem and Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, rule well, Shalom, Achasad, Lahabachia, peace and mercy to the elect, Shalom, Baba Ball.